What's up, what's good, what's cooking? Reggie the German's out here. We're here in Deutsche. We're bringing the plates, different flavors. I'm here with Sculptwax. And we're different out here. What we got here, man? You bringing in a different flavor?
Well, you know, I had to come in and kind of change the whole script and get a history part of something very ancient and a whole different kind of technique to putting beeswax on plates instead of beeswax on panel. So, you know, my technique and my process comes from the oldest technique of painting. So that's why it's kind of in the middle, and it kind of predates everything in here because bees been on the planet many, many millions of years before us. So I had to come and kind of incorporate that style of what I do into a plate, into this exhibition.
And it's an essential part of what brings the cultivation for us to even live. Bees are so essential, so important. So being able to see what you do with the wax and creating it and being able to make something molding outside of the concept of a plate and creating it layered up with this certain texture, this certain style, this certain pattern.
Right, so you know, even on that, if you look at all the artwork in here and you look at my work, it's the only thing in one color. So it's hard to bring that kind of substance to artwork and being very monochromatic and kind of minimalist in the style of what I do, because you know you got to build a very great craft and technique to that.
Yes.
And I think I wanted to, I don't think what I did was try to completely put that into an aesthetic that you're not going to typically see everywhere. So I think I kind of achieved that in what I was doing and trying to play and how my work is. And then secondly, the one in the middle is all solid beeswax. So, you know, it's just the older 25-25 technique that I'm doing and what you're going to see in the near future in my next exhibitions.
Nah, I love that. And I always like seeing what you do with your creativity based on something that also comes with a cause of an awareness of a certain utilizing the tools that are coming from, even just right now, with the bees in general. There's this awareness of being, hey, we need to know
sustain
what's up.
them.
We gotta sustain them.
We have to sustain the bees because what they do is make 70% of the food source we eat. There's no insect or the animal on this planet that does that. So that being said, you know, if they make that kind of food for us, that sustains life for us just like they sustain life for the world. So, you know, we got to be in tune with that. We got to be more educated about what the bees are here for and why it was a gift from the ancestors in the universe to give me this and my sustainment of what I'm supposed to do with them, and talking about it in my work, creating it with my work, and, you know, being this awareness about how we need to have this sustainment about nature.
Yes.
Nature. That's the most important factor about this, because we need nature to be here and we need to maintain it.
Straight from the root and ready to execute.
Yes, sir.
You're here putting yourself on a mission. You got the vision, and we see the vision on the plate, and we're serving it on a plate. So it could be digestible to those that don't know.
See, a lot of people really, if I didn't have resin in this work, this would be completely edible.
Yes, sir.
And then you couldn't even match that with these other plates. But you know, kudos to all other artists that created work and what they do. But for me to put food on the plate and make it art and show it in this context, ain't nobody doing that but Sculptwax.
Come on, Sculptwax out here.
Word up. Deutsche Bank.
Making big moves. The bees is buzzing. And brother,
next time you see me here, I'm gonna have my work on the wall, and y'all gonna have to interview that. And then it's gonna come from this process and this time. So I'm putting it out there to the universe, how they gonna bless it, and they gonna see it on the wall.
Say that. Keep that vibration high.
Word up.
Because we buzzing to the next level.
That's next level.
Thank you, brother.
Indeed.
We out here, man.
Always.
Much appreciated.
Yes,
Elevation for more creation.
Elevation for more creation. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that one.
Use it.